is DJ Wheat from GGL WIRE here at the Digital Life 2007 Pro-Am Tournament. And we've got WarCraft 3 now up on stage, and a very interesting WarCraft 3 match. We have got Chinese player W.E. Infi coming all the way over from China to play a Korean Czech and from BET. Now, here's what's interesting about this, and we're going to go ahead and get them started here.
Yeah,
let me let them know. I don't. My Korean and my Chinese isn't that fantastic.
I was trying to test my skills, but I actually messed up there. So
all right. Well, we're going to get them started. We're going to talk a little bit about these players because there's some significant things that you need to know. First of all, China versus Korea up here on stage. Now, W.E. Infi actually qualified and was the last man standing in a tournament that took place in Chengdu, China just a month ago. I happened to be there. It was phenomenal, sponsored by Coca-Cola. It was just incredibly huge. And Smeagol, you know, you've been to Korea, you've been to China. There were tens of thousands of people here cheering for their favorite WarCraft 3 fan. And Infi fought through all of the Chinese amateur players to battle it out and to win his trip here at Digital Life. So Infi's up on stage, and he's there. You see Czech right there. Czech is coming over from Korea. He's on BET. You might have seen a couple other Korean WarCraft 3 players wearing the same shirts that he does. By the way, I think they're very stylish. Very nice. This should be a fantastic matchup. Here are the maps. Number 1, Null Wood. Number 2, Terranistan. And should we have to go to a third map, it'll be Echo Isles. So let's go ahead and let's jump into game. Once again, we've got the Chinese Digital Life winner from Chengdu, China, coming here to play against Korean Czech. And we are underway. So Jeff, what do you see?
Czech's on the same team here as Sweet. It's been a little bit since I've seen Czech play. I believe he's been involved in some of the WarCraft 3 World War stuff that's been going on. So I think there may have been a match in there that I saw him competing in. Infi, you know, to beat out all the Chinese competition at an event like that, that means a ton. I mean, that's just a huge, meaningful victory for him. And it means he's on top form. Now, you were telling me a little bit before the game that there was actually a matchup that Infi faced off against Moon recently.
Right, because what happened there at this Chinese event is that not only did they have the ICO gaming tournament with Coca-Cola, which featured all the Chinese players, but then on the side they had a grand, like, WarCraft All-Star, the All-Star tournament that had 16 players consisting of Sweet, Moon, Rotterdam. We had, I'm trying to think of Soju was there.
Was Sase there?
Sase was there. We had a very wide range of talent there at the WarCraft 3 tournament. So at the end, they had an exhibition match. And in that exhibition match, Moon faced Infi. And in the first game, Infi defeated Spirit Moon. They played again. Spirit Moon did win. But this is a player that a lot of people feel has the potential to be a worldwide, international WarCraft 3 player. Let's hop into this game. Czech is playing as Night Elf, the Night Elf race. He is in the pink, and his opponent, Infi, is playing as human. He's in the blue, and we're well into this game. You can see here that Czech has chosen the Demon Hunter as his first hero, and Infi has chosen the Archmage. And look at this. Czech has got a one-man army here of just his hero. I see no archers at all. Maybe another one. Nope, there's a Wisp coming to try to help out. But I'm not sure why Infi isn't just going after the Demon Hunter right now. But he's playing a game here with Infi, obviously.
Yeah. Now, as you're saying about Infi taking down Moon, I can't wait to see if these two are going to face off in the finals or in this tournament. You know, I mean, Moon's here. We'll see how Czech plays in this matchup, but my hopes are for Infi here to see if we can see him facing off against Moon in the finals. But it could be teammate-on-teammate action. We could see Sweet with an upset. You never really know. BET's top WarCraft 3 clan. They have good sponsorship, good backing, and good money, and they've been able to go out and get a few very strong players in their WarCraft 3 team, mostly Koreans, a few good Korean players, and they got a nice lineup. Czech, Sweet, both here. And we'll see how they fare in this tournament. So we see Infi now in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, the 4 o'clock position. We saw an early harassment tactic there from Czech. He sent his Demon Hunter over. Typical strategy. He got the melee hero, so he decided to just head on over there. And not too shocking to see him run into a few footmen. The barracks, one of the first buildings to go down.
Players' forces are under attack.
For the human race. It's going to be interesting to see what the second heroes will be in this matchup. In that first match that we covered, it had a big impact on the game, what they decided to use as their second hero. So I think in this game, it's going to be interesting to see whether they stick with their race's heroes. I think we probably could anticipate a neutral hero. If the Night Elf doesn't stay with just one hero, we could probably anticipate a neutral hero coming out second.
Now, it looks like there's still some scouting going on here by Czech. I think he just recently realized where his opponent's base was. They're going to find a footman all by himself and try to take him out, but he's going to realize real quickly that the army is not too far behind, and he better get those archers out of there immediately. These melee units will tear through these archers. In comes the Demon Hunter. What a ballsy move that was. He could have got us surrounded right there if he was quick enough, but the Demon Hunter is going right after that Archmage who is low after that last battle. Both players at gosh, probably about 25% HP, and we could have a hero versus hero. There you see you see Czech upgrading to level 3 on his Archmage. Mana Burn comes out, and the Fountain of Health right there could heal both those units, but it is going to be a chase all the way across the map. It's very likely that wow, Infi's going to TP back. I'm shocked by that. That was such an early moment to use that TP, and now Czech's going to be able to chill here by the Fountain of Health and basically heal up just a little bit. But over here, he can't rest for too long because Infi and Czech is trying to take out and do some damage here to Infi's base. You do see the second hero is out. It's a Pandaren Brewmaster for Czech. Nice. And despite the fact that he's played with far fewer units, it seems like he's been doing a much better job. And here is Infi with an expansion as well.
Pretty quick.
So some very interesting play and
definitely
some clashing styles, I think, right here on the stage.
Yeah, absolutely. So Infi playing it a little bit unorthodox, going for putting down that expansion very early. I mean, you don't really have to put that expansion that quickly. The Demon Hunter or the Archmage really low. They're getting chased down by the Demon Hunter. I think there's boots of speed there on the Archmage, but the Demon Hunter probably has them too. Anyway, so Infi going to go with that expansion early on in the game. You can wait a while. It's not like StarCraft, you can wait a while to expand. The Breath of Fire coming very close, a hair's breadth from taking out that Archmage. He's down to 50 HP. But as I was saying, you can come you can wait a long time. You can wait till you're tier 2 and you've established your game. You've had a few skirmishes with the opponent. You creeped a lot. Then you think about expanding. But Infi wants those resources now. He thinks he can defend the expansion. He's gotten it up and it's running. So he's getting resources from both gold mines right now. And right now he seems to be overpowering Czech just a bit. The Panda Brewmaster coming in to try and do some harassment, maybe do a little Breath of Fire on the peasant line or whatever. And it looks like we're going to see Czech sees that expansion and I'll match.
He knows he's got to expand as well, and so he's setting up this tree of life here. Now you might say it's not very close to a gold mine, but he'll uproot it and he'll be able to move it over there. Coming back, not sure if it was intentional or not, but we've got all of the creeps pulled here around the Fountain of Health while they're trying to heal up. And we do have Infi trying to get out of there just a little bit. Not sure if he's going to pull the creeps away or possibly pull Czech's army away from that Fountain of Health so he can actually be effective in his damage. We did see a mana burn there on the Troll Shadow Priest, and now we're going to see the... I'm wondering where is the second hero for Infi right now. Is he going to wait? Did he have to spend that early cash to get that expansion? Probably, but he's also got an Arcane Vault up as well. Expect to see a Sanctum and some casters. Once again, mana burn coming out by Czech, that time again on the Shadow Priest, and we've got a very low set of heroes here. Look at the Demon Hunter. He's getting slowed as well, and he could go down. Demon Hunter already used his TP early on in the game, and what a turn of events here. Infi has just taken down the Demon Hunter of Czech, and Czech had such an advantage early on. You don't think so?
I mean, definitely. I definitely think he had an advantage early on in the game. But I don't know about Czech right now. That was a huge blow that was dealt to him by Infi.
I think Infi gave,
Infi is definitely looking on point. He got that expansion down early. That was really smart because it forced Czech to react to his play as opposed to him dictating the way the game should go.
Exactly. We do also see that Dryads are out for Czech, and that means that he's going to have the bonus of being able to throw these long-range darts or spears, and it does slow, and it also does poison as well. So there we see a healing potion used on the Archmage right now, and I wonder how long it's going to take for that Demon Hunter to come back into play. Now, while we've got a pause in the action, let's go over and check if we've got nothing coming.